When Rich and I finally decided to team up, and I think I made a great decision. He really wanted to make it. Now, there's an irony to Rich becoming the star that he is, from my perspective and reflection. And I said earlier, I'm an iconoclast, and Rich is, by all means, one of the great icons in our world.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who he is, he comes across as, wow, this guy is like, he's almost like David Bowie. He's like very iconic, whether you know him or not. So Rich would never want a remix because every release was a piece of art. And I'm like, yeah, but, we're the coolest label, but everyone else is making money, and Plus8's cool as hell, except, you got to live in this reality, Rich. There's a reason why DJ culture is big. It's called remixes.
Yeah.
And we finally did remixes, and we didn't get lucky. I mean, we cared so much.
Crazy stuff, and the
great friends
stuff,
with Ramon Zenker. I went on to work with him and Oliver Bonzio at Hard Floor. But everyone influences. Let's be real. All of us in the industry, if you don't admit your influences, we all have stood on the shoulders of our giant inspirations. Let's be honest. We can't say that I woke up one day and I just became me. Rich didn't become rich because he's rich. He is rich. But, we're sons of Kraftwerk in many regards.
I am literally a direct representative of you guys.
Exactly. In your own way.
Anyone asks me, I'm like, look, I came from Rich and John. Like, that's because they're like, oh, what about all these old? I'm like, like now Carl, Craig, and I were really good friends and stuff. But during that time in late 90s, early 2000s, when I started going out, it was you guys. We were like, everyone with the +8 tattoos. It was like almost like this hysteria of suburban kids who would come to the city every weekend and then have these parties. I was 16, sneaking into clubs, sneaking into Motor, doing all this stuff. And it was just like, I remember too, it was like, because you're saying you guys, and this is something that's really always connected with me and how I've looked at my career, is the artistry, right? Like +8, and I think the ideas behind even definitive, everything that you guys have always done had an art connection, like very much so. And like you said, the music was the art, and that was like an intention. Where like I think today a lot of people focus, let's say, more so on the commercialization or entertainment of music, where I feel like maybe that's changed how music's released. I'd like to see your kind of interpretation of those different times and kind of how that's led to different types of commerce.
I appreciate the creativity of being an artist. I learned to try and understand consumerism. They're not the same. More than ever, we have these issues. I'm a storyteller, so I run my course, and if I wanted to be relevant, I'd have to be more of an entertainer because a lot of what we do on the highest scale is about spectacle.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, especially these days.
For those of us who are storytellers, the curation and the care that we put into our creativity, I love alliterations, are lost on the consumers.